Hi, today on the Rustic Valley, I'm going to teach you how to make one of my favorite salsas. My mom calls it her warm salsa because we usually make it right after we've roasted some Anaheim peppers. These are the long green ones. I did it in my oven. You can do it on a grill or even on your stovetop if you have a gas grill. Just watch them so you don't overburn them, because if you overburn them, they're kind of hard to peel. I've roasted them. They get kind of limp, and I'm going to sweat them in a bag because they're going to be easier to peel in a little bit. Look at this one. This one already started for me, so I like those kind. So once these have sweated, is that a word? Have sweat? I don't know. I'm not an English major, or ever was. After they have done their sweating, let's do it that way. I'm going to come back and teach you how to make this simple, delicious salsa that will also be very good for your Cinco de Mayo party, which is coming up soon. So we'll be back probably, but leave these probably for about 30 minutes. We'll see you in a little bit. Hi, we're back, and I am slicing up my Roma tomatoes. I had 5 of them in my refrigerator. These are things I actually have in my refrigerator that I didn't go out special to buy. It's part of the box, the vegetable box that my friend Sean gave to me when I was back home that I mentioned on the spaghetti pasta, which you might want to watch. That's also a really good recipe. I like to, when I do my tomatoes, I take the little nub bit off. You can use it. I will probably just kind of cut around it. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but that's what I do. So then I get rid of this little bit. You can eat it. It won't kill you. For me, it's more aesthetically pleasing not to find that in your salsa. I also cut my nubs off, and then I kind of lay my pieces flat so you don't have things rolling around, and you can't, cut yourself very much. Try not to. My knives are not that sharp, so even if I wanted to cut myself, I don't know if I could cut myself. I don't want to cut myself. But anyway, so I had 5 Roma tomatoes. I don't know how many chilies I had. I'm not going to use all my chilies. You just don't know how spicy they're going to be. And this is how I peel my chilies. We've let them sweat. It's probably been actually an hour because, my husband went to the store. It's Friday. Got a 6-pack. What else do you get? Oh, and limes for me. I don't know why. But anyway, see how easy it comes off? Just peel them off. And don't worry about getting every little bit, because it's kind of, for me, I like it when there's like a little bit charred bit in my salsa. It just seems a little bit more rustic, hence the name, Rustic Valley. You're welcome. Alright, let's see, where are we going? And just find a split. They'll naturally split open. You want to get rid of the seeds. Let me get a little bowl real quick so I can put all this garbage in it. Out of your chilies. Not just because of the heat, but they're just not really pleasant to eat. So I get my chilies after I've split them, and I just run my finger, I hold the end of it, and I just kind of scrape it off. And there you go. Now, a lot of heat can be in these veins. You just never know. Yes, honey. You just never know. You can stand here and watch. Okay? I'll cut it in half. Hold on, honey. Well, you can go get your taburete, okay? I like to slice these really thin. I slice them in thin little bits like this. Kind of almost ribbon-like.
You won't let me get you.
Huh? Will you get me my onion? Huh? Thank you. You hold on to that. You start taking some of the paper off. Thanks. Slice them really thin. And I love roasting my Anaheims. It reminds me of growing up. It reminds me of the smells of cooking of my grandmother.
I'm hot.
You're hot? All right.
Okay.
And at my grandma's house and my mom's house, and just back home in general, because we would just eat chilies, not a lot, but it's one of those special smells. You remember. And that's one thing I like about cooking so much. It just brings back a lot of memories. And you see some juice going, try to get it in your salsa. Don't ever rinse your chilies, because then you're going to scrape out all the flavor and rinse out all the oils. And you see, like that. And you're going to get some seeds in there. That's not a problem. Alright, so I'm going to slice these up. And It depends how spicy you want them. Again, you just never know how spicy these chilies are gonna be. I like things spicy, so probably for about these 5 tomatoes, that was 2 chilies, I'm probably gonna do at least 4 or 5. So I'm gonna finish these chilies up, and then we're gonna come back and finish off our salsa. Okay, I did 4 chilies into my 5 Roman tomatoes. Again, look at it. If you want less chilies, you put less chilies in. I'll probably use about half of this onion. So I will repeat this over and over again. Feel the center part of an onion can be very bitter, so I like to take it out. So I will do that. Slice these really thin. If you can't slice them too thin, you can use, if you have a mandolin, that always works really well. But I don't need to get it dirty right now. Just slice it pretty thin. And I like slicing these thin, just like the chilies.
Very
So
good.
you kind of have the same kind of shape in your salsa. And again, how much onion do you like? Figure it out. A lot of it, I love, this is some of my favorites. And this is even better after it's sit for a while. Sit and sat for a while. That's probably enough onion. See, about half an onion. Paper towel there. Get the chili off my paper towel. And I like, okay, I don't like garlic. I love garlic. So I'm gonna do 2 cloves of raw garlic, minced garlic. You can use less. You can even press it if you want to, which would be easier too. Either way. But again, nothing too fancy. Rough little chop. You just want littler bits of garlic because you don't want to, I mean, some people don't want to take big bites of garlic. I don't mind, but some people who are eating this might not. This is also a really good salsa for, you can put it on your soft taco, a hard taco, a fried taco. You make some of this Friday nights, like tonight, some chips, watch a movie. It's kind of like a meal in itself with some corn tortillas. You can use this as for your huevos rancheros, which we might do one day. I'll show you how to make those. Those are so easy and so yummy. And I'm actually going to use this for my dinner tonight. I'm going to make halibut. So after this, I'm going to do a halibut one, and we're going to put this on top of our, I'm not sure I'm going to saute it, or I'm going to bake it. So we'll see. We'll figure it all out. Lots of tomato. Now, I don't put pepper in it because we already have the spice from the chilies. Hi, baby. So just a little salt, and that is it. And when we do our fish, you're going to see like the juices have released from the tomatoes, and my mouth is watered. And it's just really a really delicious salsa and really beautiful. And it's kind of fun because it's a little sweet. Oh my gosh, I'm losing my bits.
Mama, I don't like this.
I know, baby, this one's spicy. You don't like this one. So I'm going to taste it for the salt content real quick. How attractive. Okay, need more salt because I'm also a saltaholic. So little salt, that's it. You have your salsa. You can put pepper in it if you'd like. The spice is really good on this too. So we're done with this one, and then in a little bit I'm gonna make some halibut in my next one. So look for that episode.